What's going on, guys? It's a beautiful February day. Ike's dying of allergies, and we're making some heavy-duty performance upgrades to our drag mini bag.
Man, that thing is awesome. We're gonna fill in some holes.
Precious cargo. High-dollar performance mods right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Christmas time.
We got a cam.
I hope you got valve springs and all that stuff too.
I don't.
What? Billet flywheel.
But I do have a billet flywheel. No, I know we need valve springs, or we should have valve springs.
Yeah.
We're gonna install this stuff anyway.
Okay, sounds good.
And see if it gets any faster.
It'll be fine.
Yep, we have all the high-dollar parts, but we're missing like the $12 valve springs.
Oh!
Wait! Oh! Valve springs!
There they are.
Hey, I knew that. I was just messing with you.
Yeah, okay.
Lift 0.276, exhaust 0.276, valve lash 0.003. Billet flywheel is mandatory. Thank you for using Dyno Cams.
Awesome.
Now, of course, you can purchase your Dyno Cams cam from GoPowersports.com because GoPowersports.com sent us this cam and this nice billet flywheel and this these valve springs. So thank you, Go Power Sports. So we're gonna do a 60-foot time and a 120-foot time before and after. I wanna do 120 because I feel like we're gonna see most of the gains.
Top end.
Right.
That's fine.
And 120. I was trying to make it look good for the camera and told Ike to wash it off, and now it doesn't start.
Uh-oh.
Hey! Ready, set, go. 2.84. A little faster than a Yerf dog. Ready, set, go. 2.94. So let's just say 2.9 seconds. 2.94, so we'll just say 2.9.
What was it before?
2.84. We're guesstimating, baby.
Yeah.
All right, 120?
Okay.
Ready, set, go. .56. Ready, set, go. 4.5 seconds on the dot. All right, so we're calling it 2.9 seconds and 4.5 seconds for the 60-foot and the 120-foot. So let's write that down before I forget.
I keep leaving the same black marks on the in the same place on the pavement, and that's where it starts to go, and it lifts up the front tire, and it hits the wheelie bar, lifts up on the tire enough to spin
The rear tire.
the rear tire, and then it comes back down. Leaves the same mark every time.
Right, well, let's get this cover off, and you can work on the pull cord, and I can work on
So
the...
we're gonna do the cam last.
Oh, let's do the cam first.
Okay. Are you filming already?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello.
I'm watching John do all the work.
Thanks, bud.
You didn't want to throw that around?
Nah.
Just don't worry about that. See, it says for testing purposes only on there, on the 2x4. Well, I guess we're still not done testing.
We're never done testing, man. That's the whole point.
Take the belt off.
Yep.
Boom. And take this beautiful torque converter off. All right, I'm ready to do some work. Here we go.
Oh. Of course. Classic, man.
There's the camshaft. There's the camshaft, guys.
Yeah, how's the oil look?
Terrible.
Like garbage.
Yeah. Right here is some timing marks, and you want to make sure that they're lined right up. You ready for this, dude?
There's that.
Come on now.
You know you're like a tooth off there, right? Yeah, there you
There we go.
Nice.
There we go. It's in there.
Cool.
Let's get that thing covered up. Yes, sir.
What's the break-in procedure for this cam? Wide open?
Well, that's my normal
60-foot time?
break-in procedure.
Good.
Well, first thing you remove is the little valve shims here.
Wait. There you go.
The valve shims. All right, I'm pushing the valve keep out, and there's the spring. New
So,
spring on top.
New, old.
Yep. So I'm gonna put it back in. And hopefully I don't push the valve out of the way when I go back together. These are noticeably stiffer springs.
And the reason why these valve springs are desirable is because it lets the engine rev to a higher RPM before valve float. Another modification you should definitely do when you're doing these is the billet rod also. But I forgot about it, so we're not gonna do it today. But definitely, absolutely do the billet rod. Do not use the stock rod with these modifications. Are we good?
Looks good.
They rock.
They rock.
Ready?
I guess. Try it right
You think
here.
it's gonna idle any different?
Nah.
Oh.
Judging by my build-off cart cam, it's not gonna idle much different. Breaking in the cam. Just me, but it feels stronger. 30 degrees coil gap, 32 degrees before top dead center.
All right.
So,
my bad.
man, that thing is beautiful.
Isn't it though?
And I don't know if you'll notice, but what I noticed when I replaced mine on my build-off cart, it only has one magnet on it, where this one has two. So the coil is going to be firing twice with this flywheel, one on compression stroke and one on exhaust stroke.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
That's good? Or it just is?
It just is.
Okay. All right, let's get in now.
Usually people do that for emissions stuff.
Do the single or double?
Double.
Oh, so it burns all the extra stuff?
All the extra stuff off. I don't know why they do it on a performance flywheel.
For something that would never be street legal in the first place or be emissions tested, but whatever. There she blows.
Yep. Looky there. See how it has only one magnet?
Yep. See how it's all rusty and not billet and not aluminum? Weight difference?
I'm sure ounces are a huge difference. I was expecting a little bit more weight difference. But without having a scale, I couldn't tell you how much of a difference.
Yeah.
But how much? All right. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Very yes. It looks so right.
It does. That is pretty.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what we're not going to be putting on there?
We're gonna skip the cooling fan.
Well, I mean...
Oh, that has fins in it.
It has fins in it
All
already.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's a little bit more weight we're, you know, saving on.
You know, back in the day when I was running Briggs, we used to take the flywheels off of 3.5 horse Briggs engines and put them on our 5 horsepower engines. The diameter of the flywheel of the 5 horsepower was about this big. The 3.5 was about this big. We are gonna have to move this coil just a tad bit closer.
Gotcha.
Hey, Joan.
What's up?
She got a cam in her.
She does got a cam in her.
Usually what we would use back in the day again is a
Popsicle stick.
match cover.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So I guess I should have just left it alone.
I guess. All right, buddy. Choke, fuel on.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
What you doing?
I'm making a little adapter to kind of push out on the starter piece. So I punched out the little dimple there with a punch, and then I drilled out the other end so it'll fit in the little slot here perfectly. And I'm putting a little bit of silicone on it, so whenever I put it on, it'll hold it in place, centered.
So nice.
Thank you. Can we crank it up for you?
I got it.
We'll tend to that later. Alright, I've never had one of these covers off, but I want to look at the spring. Spring probably came undone. And she'll either be a total mess and come all to pieces, or I'll be able to get her together. Spring's busted. And I know why.
Because it was wound the wrong way.
This is wound the wrong way. So this one's toasted. So we'll steal one.
Yeah, she done.
Yeah.
Plastic spring though?
No, it's metal.
Oh.
It's got grease in it.
Okay. All right, take 3.
Sure. She got a cam in her.
Like, it doesn't make sense, but the initial kind of launch feels harder.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be weaker.
Yeah, maybe that's because of the flywheel.
Could be.
I don't know.
Pull out, pull out, buddy.
Good. I don't think the acceleration tapers off as much as it did.
Oh, okay.
It's continuing to pull harder into higher RPMs, which, I mean, I might just be telling myself that because all I have is the butt dyno, and I know that that's what the cam is supposed to do. But that's what it feels like. I want you to hop back on and do another 60 foot and another 120 foot because I want to know.
Okay.
Alrighty, so the time to beat for the 60 foot time was 2.9 seconds. We'll see what it'll do. Ready, set, go. 2.83. Ready, set, go. 2.71. That's faster. So we're between 0.1 and 0.2 seconds faster in the 60 foot time. Now we're gonna do the 120. The before 120 foot time was 4.5 seconds, the average between the two, so let's see what it'll do now. Ready, set, go. Ha! Ha! Identical. 4.52. We'll do it again. Ready, set, go. 4.31. 0.2 seconds faster, but you'd think that it would be faster than that, because it was 0.2 seconds faster in the 60-foot time, meaning that it's identical from 60 to 120 feet. I don't know. You'd think it would be faster than that, though, because it was 0.2 seconds faster from 0 to 60 feet.
We'll try one more time.
One more time. Ready, set, go. .36. Once again, about 0.2 seconds faster.
So a little bit faster.
A little bit faster.
Every little bit now.
Yeah.
It feels better though.
It really does.
The launch is harder. It's chirping the tires like it wasn't doing that before.
Yeah.
It was making marks, but it wasn't chirping. Now it's chirping. So we could be losing a little bit out of the hole.
Yep. From the traction now.
Yep. Should I try it on one wheel to see if that helps? Less friction?
Less friction, he says. He just wants to do a big wheelie. Ready, set, go! Slower. It looked cool. It's so violent.
It is violent, man.
Oh, so cool.
She's a little loud.
She's pretty loud. Oh, there's a dog. What up, dog? How you doing?
She got a cam in her!
Yes, she does.
Yeah, buddy!
But performance, what do you think?
I actually feel, I feel like the seat of my pants, I feel some difference.
And we didn't really test top speed. We are unable to do that currently for
incarceration purposes only.
right. So we only had the driveway today. But I feel like it would have pulled harder if we had more room for top end. I felt it pulling harder near the end of the driveway here. I just, got out of it because grass.
The driveway ends.
Right.
There's a nice little hump there.
There is a nice little hump.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I was a little disappointed by the time differences. I mean, we like 2.9 seconds versus 2.7 for the 60-foot time. My math might be wrong, but that's like 7.5% faster. 7.5% performance increase for like $150, $200.
Wait a second. An engine is like an air compressor. What we did, we should only see a little bit more on top end because the air should be flowing through a little bit easier with minimal gains in horsepower. The only way we're going to gain more horsepower is by more compression,
Power adder, which is more air and fuel.
Yeah. So we got gains, but
Gains, sorry. Had to.
But we're only going to see them. Should only see them really on top end.
Yeah. I mean, it feels much more impressive than what our tests found out. So, I mean, the initial launch is a lot more violent. I mean, that might be because of
The flywheel. It lets the engine turn up a little bit faster.
Right.
So harder launches.
Yeah. Anyway, we got to thank Go Power Sports for the flywheel, for the cam, and the valve springs.
That's right.
So if you're looking for some really heavy-duty, high-performance parts for your go-kart engine or mini bike engine, Visit GoPowersports.com. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Cars and Cameras Reviews. Check Ike out on YouTube at Isaac It'll Be Fine.
That's right.
Got anything else?
She got a cam in her!
She got a cam in her. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Good?
Yeah.
It's so loud.
What?
It's so loud! Come on!
Yeah, let's take it easy for here. Nah, just go around.